Good morning, AIFS. My name is Gabriella. I am from Dallas, Texas. I go to the University of Arkansas, and I am currently interning abroad in Florence, Italy, and today I'm going to take you through my day with me. If you have any questions about my experience, living, working, traveling abroad, anything like that, leave them in the questions box and I'll be answering them periodically throughout the day. So I actually start work later than most of the other girls in the program, so one of my favorite things to do after breakfast is to walk through 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦, which is where I am headed right now, and they are currently setting up for the Christmas market that opens at 10 a.m. and they just opened up this past weekend. It is officially lunchtime. My lunch break is actually 2.5 hours, which is super long. The shop closes for that period of time so that the owner can go spend time with her family, run errands, do whatever she needs to do before the second half of the day. So usually during those 2.5 hours, I like to just explore Florence, usually grab something quick for lunch or maybe try a new restaurant. But today I'm going to take you to my favorite panino place and then I'll walk you around Florence. Yes, my work has a pause in the afternoon, very similar to a siesta, but I think here in Italy they're technically called a pausa, which just means pause, but lots of smaller retailers will close their shops for afternoon hours. Hey y'all, I just made pesto pasta at home for dinner. Nothing too crazy. I was gonna go out to eat, but with the film crew right outside, it's a little bit difficult to get in and out of the apartment and up and down the street easily. I think they're almost done though, so hopefully going to the Christmas market after this. But if you are coming to Florence and want some restaurant recommendations, I have over 100 different places pinned on Google Maps. I have different categories like restaurants, quick food like paninos, gelato and sweet treats, cafes, aperitivos. So if you are coming to Florence and want recommendations, definitely just DM me over on my personal Instagram and I can send you the link to those different maps. It makes it so much easier to figure out where to go. Personally, for me, whenever it came to the decision to study or intern abroad, it really was not a question of which one to do, just because I was done with classes. I had no more credits that I had to get, so I knew that I still wanted to come abroad because I had not gone abroad yet in my college career, and internship abroad was the perfect way to do that while also expanding my resume and getting real-world experience. I personally have not experienced major issues with the language barrier here in Florence. Obviously, Italian is the main language, but in a lot of the larger Italian cities with lots of tourists, the common denominator language is English. So throughout all the world, people coming to visit here, English is the language that everybody has in common. I have run into a few people who only speak Italian, very little English, but I've been able to get by with speaking a little Italian on my part and a little English on their part. But I have reached the point now with just being immersed in the Italian language where I can pick up on things. And I also feel confident like ordering in a restaurant or a cafe, and they're all very sweet about it. And usually they will respond in English, even if you try to order in Italian, just because they already know. But, you know, they want to practice their English, I want to practice my Italian, it all works out. I absolutely think that having an international internship on any level is always going to boost your resume. Just showing that you were able to go out of your comfort zone and work in a foreign country where you might not know the language is always a huge resume booster, and I'm hoping it'll help me get jobs in the future. They have officially wrapped up filming for the night, so now it is time to head to the Christmas markets. Another piece of advice that I would give to anyone specifically wanting to study or intern in Florence in the fall is to bring a good rain jacket and a good umbrella. I have one of those really nice ones at home that has like the wind ventilation, and I was so sad whenever I realized I left it there. So this is my third umbrella that I bought here. I bought it in Amsterdam finally, and it's the only one that holds up against the wind and the rain. October is Florence's rainiest month, and we've definitely been experiencing that. Hey y'all, I am back home from the Christmas market and it's time to start getting ready for bed, but I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that happen on a daily basis for an intern in Florence. I've loved getting to show you around my new city, and if you're interested at all in studying or interning abroad, go ahead to that link in the bio in AIFS's Instagram that has all the information about the places, semesters, studying, interning that you need to know. And if you want to keep following my journey on these last 3 weeks here in Florence, head over to my personal Instagram at 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. It'll be here somewhere on the screen. But I've loved getting to take you on my day today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, one final piece of advice I have before I go for anybody studying or interning abroad is just absolutely make the most of it. Dive into where you are, travel while you're there. We have, I think, 18 days left, which is less than 3 weeks, and that's absolutely crazy. I feel like we got here just yesterday, not 2.5 months ago, but just really make the most of your time abroad, and you'll have all these incredible memories to look back on. But I hope you all have a great night, and if you haven't studied or interned abroad, I hope you're really considering it. If you are studying or interning abroad, make the most of it, and I hope you're having a great time. Good night.